Hello everyone, I am the Sipping Tea and welcome to my YouTube channel. Here you will see some World of Tanks console gameplay from me, a very average player, and hopefully learn some useful information about the various tanks this game has to offer. So without further delay, let's get into it. Today we're going to take a look at the British FV4211 heavy tank. This is a Cold War Era 2 premium tank. The FV4211 is a formidable tank with some truly impressive characteristics such as its tough armour and impressive rate of fire. For this reason it is commonly considered a favourite amongst the players of the game. This vehicle does have some very impressive bonus earn rates. The silver earn rate is an additional 65%, the vehicle XP earn rate is an additional 10%, and so is the crew XP earn rate. Thanks to the additional silver earn rate of the tank, you will rapidly build up your silver reserves, especially if you add an additional silver booster to it. Personally, I find this tank enjoyable to play as the armour is very forgiving. This means that if you make a mistake, it won't be quite as punishing as it would be on other tanks of the era. Here you can see that the gun isn't necessarily the most accurate in the era, however normally this isn't an issue, and I think here I was just a bit unlucky. The FV4211 also has a rather impressive gun. The standard rounds offer 365mm of penetration and 440 damage. The premium rounds offer 483mm of penetration and 440 damage. It has 9 degrees of gun depression and a reload rate of 7.5 seconds. The reload rate of course can be improved with crew skills and equipment, alongside some consumables. With the rate of fire that the tank has to offer, you can easily find yourself racking up the damage quite quickly. This is not only satisfying, but will also complement the bonus silver earn rate, filling your silver reserves nicely. The vehicle's top forward speed is 48 km an hour, which is a little on the slow side for the era. It also takes a while to get to that top speed, depending on the type of terrain that it is on. This is often thought to be a forgivable shortcoming, as the strength of the armour more than makes up for this. The armour of the FV4211 is regarded to be amongst the best in the era. It is often able to shrug off missiles with minimal and sometimes even zero damage. This is due to the tank having spaced armour at the front, sides and even parts of the rear, something that upon the tank's launch it wasn't very common to see. When deciding which equipment to use for the FV4211, I would urge you to consider reducing the reload time of the gun, increasing its damage per minute. Other factors to keep in mind are the tank's mobility issues. Adding advanced powertrain and or traction system can help improve this. Here I wanted to see if I could destroy this wooden shed in order to get a better shot. Unfortunately, the wooden shed is considerably stronger than my tank. In regards to crew skills, standard options like Sixth Sense and Rapid Loading are always good. Though here, you may wish to also consider additional skills such as Steady Aim, Snapshot, Run and Gun, and Born Leader. These skills will help improve your effectiveness on the battlefield, not only allowing you to earn more silver, but also to aid you in improving your own skills. Ultimately, your own playstyle will determine what equipment and crew skills you go for. This is just a very short list of skills and equipment I personally find very useful. At this point, I finally decide to leave my vantage point, as there are not many enemies left, and those who do remain are not coming out into the open. When it comes to consumables, I think most players will have their go-to setup. Personally, I still run the classic setup of repair kit, medkit and fire extinguisher. The FV4211 is fairly susceptible to catching fire, so I would advise running a fire extinguisher. However, some people may prefer to use a hole patch kit instead. Here you are able to see how the tank handles on a slight decline, and then incline. When going downhill, the FV4211 does get to top speed fairly quickly, but it does drop off upon climbing a hill. In summary, I would say the FV4211 is a very good tank which offers an enjoyable experience on the battlefield. It is not as easily damaged as other heavy tanks in the era, and also packs a punch thanks to its impressive reload. When crossing flat and open terrain, it does maintain its speed reasonably well. You can see here that it is allowing me to get to the final tank on the enemy team relatively quickly. Here once again you can see that when the tank starts to climb a hill, the speed drops off rather rapidly. This can make things difficult when trying to manoeuvre to get to a better position. This tank is great at holding a position due to its very strong armour, in particular the turret. Playing this tank in a hold down position will prove to be a very effective means of defending against any incoming rounds. This is the tank I will often pick if I need to earn some silver. It is an all-round good tank, which is well balanced. For this reason, it remains one of my favourite tanks to play. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. Also, do leave a comment below if you have any feedback, as all feedback is welcome, as I want to try and make the best videos for you, the community. Thanks for watching.